Welcome back to more Dishonored. We're making our way back to the Hound's Pit. I can never say that right. The Hound Pit's Pub. Last time we broke the game with our terrible assassination skills and exposed really stupid AI mechanics. But we succeeded in not killing the Overseer, which is what we were sent out to do. But instead he has been branded a something. And now that it is done, we return. Overseer's undone. Martin is on his way to join the Loyalists, and Campbell's fate has thrown the Overseers into disarray. Decoding the High Overseer's journal may reveal any number of strategic secrets, most notably the location of the rightful heir to the throne, Emily Caldwin.
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
Well, thank you.
The Admiral was right in recruiting you.
Going to work.
Nothing's been the same since the Lord Regent took power. But at least Campbell's gone and my uncle lived.
Hopefully the High Overseer is the first step along that path.
And we must find the girl, Emily. Who knows what her mind is like, being there when her mother was killed.
I'd imagine the daughter of an empress is tougher than you think.
Quite right. In any case, we won't get the Lord Regent until we weaken his base. All the pieces are in play. He controls the City Watch. Through Campbell, he had the religious faction. Someone is funding the military. And he currently has a majority in Parliament.
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brothers control the voting bloc for my family. I'm very much aware of that.
Next time I see my uncle, I will not mention my knowledge of any of this. But he will wonder why I'm smiling.
Okay, so something about the...
Sailors tell tales of monsters far out to sea. But I'll tell you, there's strange things in this river no one talks about. Lights in the water, late at night. I've seen faces, too. My pa always wanted me to be an overseer. If he could see us now.
If he wanted you to be an overseer, he's probably not happy with your life choices right at this moment. Alright, let's go talk to these guys. You have two brothers, and you don't agree with them.
You did it! Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Caldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne.
Jesus, right in my face.
Fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
Yeah, we're not going to sleep yet. We're walking around a bit.
We'll have to find Emily soon. With Campbell out of play, they're likely to move her. I could use a stiff drink. Nerves. What sort of court will we be left with when all this is over? The grand social events I remember might well never return. Some of the noble families will have to be purged, of course. I'll drink to their memory. The outsider knows they wouldn't drink to mine.
You know, I expected a rough-around-the-edges military man, like the Admiral. You're actually a gentleman.
Thank you.
I heard a stilt walker pass a few blocks away. They must suspect we're here.
Oh. What was that look?
We're risking so much. I do hope it all ends well.
I do too. Well, that was not what I wanted to do. How do can I put that away?
You did right, Corvo. Even as a faithful man, I can see that. Some nights, I'm glad I just paddle the boat.
Huh. I read that already. Pretty sure I did anyway.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. You are reminded that assaulting a member of the City Watch has been made a capital offense, and guardsmen are authorized to carry out this sentence on the spot. The offender's possessions are legally forfeit.
Lots of money's just sitting out there. No, nothing. I like how it just gives me the option to do that here. Why?
What in the blazes was that?
Emergency grain rations will be available in the Civil Services District at Sutton.
Harpooner songs. Excerpt from a book of she santies sung by sailors. Ooh. What will we do with the drunken whaler? What will we do with the drunken whaler? What will we do with the drunken whaler early in the morning? Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner. Feed him to the hungry rats for dinner early in the morning. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, hey, up she rises. Way, up she rises early in the morning. Slice his throat with a rusty cleaver, slice his throat with a rusty cleaver, slice his throat with a rusty cleaver early in the morning. Stuff him in a sack and throw him over, suck and sack early in the morning. Okay.
To your tax assessor to secure food coupons before requesting rations.
Well, the city's on emergency rations, eh?
I was never in service at the Nova.
That's not an excuse. You need to learn proper decorum. The Helm Ship had seen a few lords and ladies in its day.
If they were here, I expect they didn't want to be recognized, sir.
Never mind that. Lord Pendleton ought to be shown the respect he deserves. He doesn't require it, but he notices.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
But even so, have you forgotten we may soon be guarding a future Empress? You will be in the presence of the most important person in the entire known world, and you don't know how to curtsy.
But she's just a child, and she's not even here. No one knows where she is.
Well, our masters are just the people to find her, I'll have you know. Please learn your manners before then. My father served in the field under General Alfred Pendleton, where he took the wound that crippled him. I hope I will do no less if called upon. Until then, well, there is plenty of silver to polish. For my master's sake, I do hope a finer vintage becomes available. Why did they select such a drafty building as a base of operation?
You, how are you doing? What's up?
Sometimes I wonder if the plague is just going to go on and on and on and kill everyone ever, and it's the end of the world.
Attention, Dunwall.
Think of that.
This is a
Well,
The City Watch breaks in.
Welcome back,
I
Master
know what I'll
Corvo.
do.
are for your
I know how not to be noticed.
However, they will respond
I
to
won't
any
be the one to
touch
give
or
us away.
approach with lethal force. Furthermore,
good to know.
misdemeanor to throw any object or animal into a wall of light, whether for amusement or with criminal intent.
This is an interesting building layout.
Did you do that?
Yes, I did.
Sometimes I think this conspiracy feels like the start of a joke, don't you? An admiral, an aristocrat, and an overseer walk into a bar. I wonder what the punchline will be.
Why the fuck were you in my room? Okay, I've been... You're shooting a gun right in my fucking face. What does that sound? Okay, it's the light. I could probably get up there. Fish artifact. Yeah, there's something up here. There's gotta be. No, but it's not let. Okay, maybe there isn't. That'll be really sad. Nope, there really isn't. Okay. Okay, I only just now found out how you holster those things. That'd have been... Gosh, wow. Alright. Going to sleep, I guess.
is every citizen's duty to report treasonous speech and actions. The state depends on you.
It was a milkmaid who started it. She took ill one morning after her chores, but the milk had already been delivered. That was all it took for them to wall the place off. Plague spreads fast.
This is a weird spot to be meeting.
Hello, Corvo. I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper, the poor bastard.
Well,
There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close.
okay.
Here's a key to the hatches. I'd send a servant down there, but they'd die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid. Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
Oh, I already have some.
I know the Golden Cat, not as a patron, mind you. I designed some specialized devices for them. I kept the blueprints, if anyone is curious.
Don't. I brought you tea as a courtesy to a colleague. I won't make that mistake in the future.
I'm sorry, I only thought... Never mind what I thought. Thank you for the tea.
I have to get back to the Admiral. He has news for me.
Well then. Admiral's not over there.
Master Piero has a great deal to learn in some areas.
True. But the Admiral's not in there. He's over there. Okay.
Corvo, my friend, do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
Yes. New upgrades available. Oh, right. That's a thing. Oh, I got a lot of coins. Let's fill up on those. I have no idea how many of those I have. What upgrades do we have available? Gonna have a higher bolt capacity. I guess at the moment, it's probably the upgrade I could use the most. Yeah, higher range. Alright. We can get some more, Oh, those for regular bolts? Oh, I wanted that for sleeper. Okay, can I sell that upgrade, please? Oh, I should have read that freaking better. It says standard bolts. Oh, that's dumb. Well, that's what I get for not reading. Yeah, I'll get that. Man. Yeah, that's what I get for not reading. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's see what we got here. That is an unpleasant sound. I think I've walked through this area before. Oh, I looked away for a split second. Where did it go? Maybe I should consider rebinding those. Okay. Oh, I know that sound.
Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in.
That's not very sanitary.
They top off the wine with river water, but eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cellars.
An ancient note. I'm sorry, but I won't be here for the next meeting or ever again for that matter. What happened here was unnatural and makes me sick to recall. I left the result of our labors here for you to keep, but I expect that the rats will consume it before you return. Goodbye. Curious. Oh. Was that it? Just those? That can't be it. Yeah, okay. If that was it then.
You went down there in the sewers? I thought I heard a weeper in there earlier. You're probably the bravest man I've ever met. Overseer Martin has arrived. He's with Admiral Havelock now. They want to talk to you.
Thank you.
Dust here, dust there. Feels like the whole world is dusty.
It is.
I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed, you've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo. Because we've gotten what we've wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwin is being held.
The Golden
Okay,
Cat.
Cecilia's sweeping's really distracting.
A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins, Morgan and Custis. Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with.
Okay.
Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally. I think it's best. Campbell's book appears to contain much more than we expected. He was blackmailing a number of highly ranked overseers. With the information in his journal, we will be able to manipulate the religious faction. The overseers will bend to our will. You've never been to the Golden Cat? No, I suppose not. Me neither, of course. Interesting. I won't ask, but the mark on the back of your hand. Are you studying the forbidden arts, Corvo? Never mind. We're all friends here. My neck still aches a little from the stocks. But I must say, you created quite an impression on the overseers during your visit. They are a nervous lot now.
Well, I'm not studying them. I was visited by the overseer.
Corvo, a moment if I may.
Yep, I was looking just for you.
Corvo, I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis. They're horrible men. It's true, as you may have heard, cruel beyond words. Further, my brothers are close allies to the Lord Regent, and as long as they are in Parliament, we cannot gather the votes we'll need to stop the Lord Regent from further consolidating his power. These days, they're best known for exploiting their favor with him to cheat others out of their wealth. Let's just say that not every family evicted and quarantined for having the plague actually has the plague. I warned my brothers in every way I could. I really did. But they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight at their usual revels. They'll be protected by the City Watch, so it'll be dangerous. Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
Talk to a few people before I go. You.
Corvo, my friend, do you need ammunition or weaponry? Would you like me to craft something for you?
Well, if I can afford it, I want to get some sleeper darts. Well, I'll get one. Okay. Thank you. Anything else from you? No.
Good day to you, Corvo. Oh, I don't think I've noticed that tattoo on your hand before. It's interesting.
Everyone's noticing it now. I don't think there's anything anyone else had just to say to me. Alright, to the Golden Cat we go. Hi, Samuel.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
Alright.